Alright. Time to start our third and final chapter of Birth by Sleep. Complete, not complete. It is Aqua. This is what we've been waiting for, right? Was able to do some fun things with the others, but gonna skip this cutscene again. It's the same as we saw in the first couple. Aqua might be the actual worst Keyblade, basic Keyblade fighting in the game, since she's supposed to be a caster. Kind of depends on how you feel about Terra. His attacks are really slow though, but at least they're direct. There we go. Maximum HP increased, learn Spellweaver. And now we're going to have about 20 minutes on the command board, and that's what our first video is going to be, probably.
That was unexpected. But one must keep a still heart even in the most trying.
I'm going to take a risk on skipping this, too. Alright, good. It goes straight next to the actual Aqua scene.
So much as you are now Keyblade
no more
master,
skips from now on, just in case.
Be conscious of.
Never mind, but we've seen the beginning so many times.
What is that?
What happened?
I don't know. Why isn't Ven here?
Very well then. I will send my pupils to investigate. Yes, I understand. Farewell.
Stand at attention.
That was my dear old friend Yen Sid. As you know, he is master no more, but he still keeps a close eye on the tides of light and darkness. His counsel serves as signposts on the road we wielders of the Keyblade must walk. All the more reason then for concern, for he tells me the princesses of heart are in danger. Not only from the forces of darkness, as you may assume, but also from a new threat, one that feeds on negativity. Fledgling emotions that have taken monster form. Yen Sid calls them the Unversed. As wielders of the Keyblade, you are
they often do a clever thing in some of these side games of coming up with creatures other than the base ones to be battling against.
I tried to pass this news on to Master Xehanort.
Unversed stemming strictly from Vanitas.
I doubt there is any
which makes sense why they return in KH3 just in the world of Monsters Inc. And why they don't return in other places. When you haven't played BBS entirely and just seen bits and pieces of it, it just seems like a basic kind of excuse. But it definitely makes sense when they're coming from him that if he's revived, the Unverse come out of him as well and start threatening that world when he attacks it. Basically, his minions, just like the nobodies, the regular basic nobodies can be commanded by the nobody leaders of Organization 13.
Remember that order
in the gameplay sense makes sense.
Cannot tell anyone there are other worlds. Now go and fulfill your duty.
Yes, the ones in DDD
Terra
are
Consider this an opportunity. A second chance for you to change my mind.
From what little bit I played of that and understand it,
You
they
must
are
know.
the things that you're fighting
I
are
care for you like my own son.
creations of the dream world, darknesses inside it,
could
you
have
know,
my
that of
way,
course resemble Heartless because
would
everything
name
in
you
this game
master in a
does, but
second.
does
How
give
can
a
I,
excuse or reason for them
when
not
you are
being the
so
same
obsessed
thing.
with power?
This scene makes a little bit more sense after we read
Terror.
that letter because
You mustn't be
Xehanort
afraid of
himself had
losing.
already poisoned
Fear leads to obsession with power. An obsession beckons the darkness.
Ericus's mind
You must
against
never
Terra
forget.
and the darkness inside him. Which of course
you,
was
Master.
partially the truth, but
I swear.
saying it the
I
way
will
he
not
did
fail you
and all
again.
that, Xehanort was hoping to create that
Master,
rift,
I'd
that
best
kind of
be on my way.
manipulation. And very much sets up even more so the
Wait,
manipulator and the
Aqua.
subservient
Before you depart,
parallels I
I
was
have one
talking
other-
about earlier.
well, call it a request of the utmost priority.
Yes?
I told Terra this could be a second chance to show the mark of mastery, and I meant it. However, that flicker of darkness he displayed during the examination, I can sense it runs very deep. If those powers were to prove too much for him to handle, I want you to bring him back to me at once. It's for his own good. He could not bear to lose any of you to the darkness.
Of course. I would never let that happen. I promise you I will bring Terra back. Only this time, you'll see he has what it takes to be a master. He's not as weak as you think.
Weakness isn't the problem when it comes to darkness. Of course, the game needed to focus on this story, but it would have been interesting to get a little bit more background just to what kind of training and how much they do of it with visiting the worlds between and the lanes between and using that armor. Because both their ease of using it and the fact that Ventus mentions that they never let him visit other worlds seems to indicate that Aqua and Terra have at least
He mustn't.
had some experience using it before.
You have to bring him back.
Don't worry, Master.
Aqua's is definitely the coolest, especially since she can also use it as a bow. Ventus's is next. Terra sadly has the worst one, but all three are cooler than gummy ships. Okay, we've had our 10 minutes of opening cutscenes and such, which weren't that different than, even with the two I skipped besides, we still had almost 10 minutes that were nearly as bad as the one. So, command board, let's see if we can get Ragnarok. That's my entire purpose. Luckily, since I've learned that you can collect it without even winning, that makes it a little bit easier. Now, sometimes winning can be kind of hard if the dice don't favor you. It's entirely RNG. I've learned a little bit of... I'm fine going as Aqua.
My turn.
Now, she can use a magic to get 2 dice, and another magic to get 3 dice, which can actually be really strong. GP Magnet, the total number of panels your opponents own. The Protector, avoid losing just once. For 3 turns, all to proceed in random directions can be useful. And of course, the basic stun. I probably should have done 2 dice to start with. If either of them rolls 5 or 6, I'm going to lose here. If they roll 4, that's perfect, because they usually will follow after me, and then I'll drop them onto the grid. 1! Yes! Them getting 1 is really perfect, because being behind is a big deal.
There we go.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do 2 dice.
Here goes.
And hopefully I don't roll like double 1s. Yeah.
No.
Okay, what do I have left? 6? Darn. That's going to put me just past. Sure.
Nice.
Now I get my thing back, so I can do 2 dice again. Yeah, let's place one of our commands here. Bubble
That's the
Blaster.
way.
That's probably not the one I should have done, because your ones that go on the board gain point. Not that it matters, I'll get plenty of points from other sources. All I really want, all I really care about is getting Ragnarok, so I'm actually going to be going around this circle until I get it. And I'll just quit immediately if somebody else lands on it. Which hasn't happened so far. I've been able to get it every single time I've tried, but...
All right.
3, 3, 3, 3, 2.
Nice.
Okay, now I need either a 1 or a 5.
Nice.
I'm going to need him to not roll a 3. Although I don't think he can afford it. 6 is fine, actually.
There we go.
Because if I roll on 1, I can roll on the hang glider, and that will allow me to teleport there. Again, getting the Ragnarok is more important than winning this stupid game. So I'm going to be going around circle 2, of course. Well, I'm going to go ahead and...
That's the way.
Okay, he's not going to buy it, which is good. Can't afford it. It's expensive to buy.
All right. There we go.
Okay, time to start racking up the 2 dice.
There.
Or 2 dice.
Nice.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Well, that gives him a little bit of a boost, but he's going to use it to go to yellow. So he's still actually behind us.
Nice. Yeah. There we go.
There.
Jeez. Game is not favoring me. If it goes on long enough, or if I have to restart this If I have to restart this for any reason because I don't get Ragnarok, then I'm going to turn off. I don't like the video being super small. That's the perfect thing, too. Not that it matters that much. Again, I care more about getting the stupid thing than winning, but he is getting... I have rolled 2 dice 3 times, and he's gone farther than me.
There we go.
Yay.
There.
Okay, for winning, this is stupid. For accomplishing my purpose, this is exactly what I need.
Nice.
Now, hopefully, if I roll a 4, I can make it all the way back instantly, which will be not bad. Normally, when you go through there, you have to go around the circle, but if you land on the hang glider, it allows you to, whenever you move with the hang glider, you get to re-choose your place. Ah, yes, excellent. So I didn't lose that much time, luckily. Okay, so we're back on track now. If I can win, you just get more bonuses. It's not a big deal, though.
Nice.
But if you're going normally, you have a good chance of... You have to run around the circle, land on that, and end up losing things, so...
All right.
Why does he have so much magic? I'm supposed to have multiple magic things, and they haven't given me back nearly
There we
enough
go.
magic. A 1 would actually be perfect at this point. No, of course not. Oh well. 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 would all be good. 1, excellent. Okay, so Ventus is no longer a threat. With this, he's pretty much SOL.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna see what this does. I have no idea. Excellent.
That's the way.
Ah, yes, super excellent.
Nice.
I'm probably going to actually win this after all.
That's the way.
Now with 2 magic, I can roll 3 dice. Oh, God, Ventus is super. This is super bad luck when you get that going on. And now he's going to give some up to me. Oh, he's going to take it over, huh? Okay. That actually gives me enough to win. I can't choose my direction. You need a couple of other commands for that, but I can roll 3 dice. All you need to do now is hit home. If I get something huge like 18, that might be enough right there. Yeah, I can go down.
Nice.
Hey, easy. Didn't take all that long either. And now I've got my beloved favorite shot lock.
Piece of cake.
Leveled up cartwheel, bubble blaster was unnecessary, but whatever. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and end the first episode there. Yay, command board.